Defense team, be that in raid, war, or tournament, is never actively played by players. Once it's set, it stays at that formation until player decides to change it. In this video, I will share my opinion about raid defense only, because it's the first team we need to set up to defend our castle and protect our trophies and resources. Tournament and war defenses change depending on restrictions and bonuses, so they will require separate videos to explain their setup. When players start the game, their heroes' options are very limited. It's worth choosing the cards we keep wisely, as this will benefit us further down the line. To set up the right defense, we click on the right icon and then blue shield button in the bottom of the screen. It shows my current defense team, which doesn't include my strongest heroes, and this formation is very passive. With 3 healers and 2 attackers. Team power of my defense is about 2000 power points weaker than my right attack team, which allows me to lure in some easier revenges. Let's click on the scroll icon and check the records of my defense performance. As you can see, most battles are lost, but that means that I have plenty options to choose my revenges from and to fill up my right chest. I'm currently sitting comfortably in the Crown League, which is perfectly fine for me. Setting up very strong defense will discourage players weaker than us to attack, and facing strong opponents has more chance at losing a battle, and as a result will require more fights to fill the chest. In my opinion, setting defense at 75% of available team power is a sweet spot, so I don't lose too many trophies and I keep the revenges at the good level. How to choose heroes for defense team? Actually, game helps us with suggestions of available most effective defense heroes that we have in our roster at the time. So any hero with the castle gate icon that we get should be good enough at the start of the game. As I mentioned in my videos about heroes, only the 5 stars are worth leveling, and the uncommon and rare heroes are considered feeders. Defense is usually set up as rainbow, which means every hero is of different color or different element. Epic heroes will create very decent defense at the beginning, and 6 of them have the defense badge. Yellow Anubis, green Adeline, and red Vulcan are the 3 cards I see often in higher defenses. Purple Jera, blue Arteriax, and Red Priestess are still good at the beginning, but they will be replaced with other heroes as the game progresses. If anybody is lucky enough to get the blue Sigrun, she is a very good and very annoying defense hero, and it's definitely worth leveling and pushing up as much as we can. Let's go back to setting defense. Once we choose which heroes we want in our defense, we can check how they would perform by clicking training button and then choosing our attack team, whichever we like or normally use in raids, and go into the practice battle. I'm not going to do it for this video. I know my defense team is very annoying for me because it can time me out with all those healers. There are 2 types of defense heroes: range and melee. Ranged can attack from any position. Melee need to move to the front line. Ranged heroes in defense will hide behind wall of shields that has own health and defense. Ranged heroes do not lose attack when move. Melee hero will move 2 cells per turn. Melee hero cannot attack when they move, but ranged heroes do not lose attack when hiding. Heroes at the center start closer to the front, so that's a good place for melee because they have shortest distance to travel to the front line. It is worth keeping in mind when choosing position for the heroes.